AI is incredible. It can teach you how to fry an egg and even write a poem, pirate style. Yarr! But it knows nothing about your work. Slackbot is different. It doesn't just know the facts. It knows your schedule. It can turn a brainstorm into a brief. And it doesn't need to be taught. Because Slackbot isn't just another AI. It's AI that knows your work as well as you do. Visit slack.com/meet Slackbot to learn more.
Excuse me! Taxi! What are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
With us today is Senator George Borrello from Chautauqua County, upstate New York. And George, I understand, Senator, that you're worried about a few things going on in Albany.
Well, we should all be worried, John, because right now we don't have a state budget. We passed our fourth budget extender. Look, you and I talked about on the roundtable, which is having a tremendous strain on our hospitals, not-for-profits, municipalities, and everything else. But the real issue is it's not about money, because the Democrats are all agreeing on one thing. They want to tax more and spend more. It's about radical policy that they're unwilling to actually talk about in the open, instead of trying to hide it in the budget process. The damaging climate mandates, the attack on law enforcement through things like not cooperating with federal officials. Those are the things that are holding up the budget right now. And really it's going longer and longer. We're probably going to surpass last year's record, where I think we went 5 weeks without a budget. And we're probably looking at even beyond that. But it's really scary for all New Yorkers, I think, because right now it's really a game between the far left and the left. There's nobody in the middle on the Democrat side anymore. And the far left wants to do even more to cause more damage to our economy, including the reckless climate mandates that are really the reason why every time you open your utility bills, you're seeing them increase. It's directly related to these radical climate mandates and the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act that Democrats passed back in 2019.
Yeah, we are all getting socked. Ed Cox.
Yeah, Senator, time and time again, no matter what you think of Cuomo, he got the budget done on time. What's wrong with the governor's in charge of the budget? The executive budget, tremendous power over that. Why can't Hochul get it done?
Well, because, she's always what she's done in the past. She folds like a cheap suit, Mr. Chairman. That's the problem. Whether you like him or not, Cuomo did rule with an iron fist, and he could keep those radicals in line. And they certainly feared him in the legislature. There is no fear of the governor anymore, so they are running roughshod over her. She just agreed to do this pied-à-terre tax, which will be, I think, drive down property values and certainly revenue in New York City. She's agreeing to unmask ICE, as they say, so not allowing federal officials to wear face coverings to protect themselves and their families. These are the kind of things that the governor's already caved to, and we're just really beginning the negotiations, as far as I can see.
Gov Patterson.
Senator, when I was governor and this same kind of thing was happening, what I did was I shut down the member items and never brought them back when we passed the budget. Of course, I was leaving then. If I had stayed, I probably would have been shot. But the reality is that you pick your spots and you know what to do. And that's really what the governor's supposed to do, is wait for an opportunity that you can hurt the opposition, and then they'll come to you.
Well, yeah, and Governor, you know what it takes. It's whoever blinks first. And unfortunately, the governor's blinking like she's got a condition. She blinks too often, and they all know that. And you're right. You have to hit them where it hurts. And certainly the pay being withheld, which happened under Governor Pataki, is still in place. So the Democrats aren't getting paid, and they're starting to, I think, feel the pain of not having that paycheck coming in, right? But it's just not enough when it comes to the leadership and the policy like you're talking about. The governor needs to apply more pressure. She wants to do a lot of things that she knows are going to be critical to her reelection. She knows that if we see even more spikes in our utility bills, along with the potential for rolling blackouts. That's what they're talking about. The people in charge of our grid are saying this summer, if we have a hot summer, we could see rolling blackouts in New York City and elsewhere. Wow. She knows that's going to have a negative impact on her. This is the kind of scary stuff that we're dealing with, this whole idea of these radical climate goals with no plan to achieve those goals. So she understands the gravity.
George,
absolutely.
Thank you very much. Really Always great to get your common sense from Albany. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.